Welcome back to the Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Joseph Hurtado. Well, the Coyotes are on the front end of a 5-week-long road trip. They beat the Washington Capitals Saturday and are now prepping for the Buffalo Sabres tonight. After completing an exciting come-from-behind win against the Caps, scoring 3 goals in the third period, the Yotes took a couple of days off to rest and tighten up their play before heading to Buffalo. Forward Christian Fischer knows how important it is to take time to recharge on such a long road trip.
Those are the two things you want on long road trips, are wins and days off. So take full advantage. As much as we joke, it is, you need the days off, you need the time away, especially changing time zones and sleeping in different hotels every other night. So it's good to kind of reset and just take it low and not think about hockey. And
Well, the puck is already dropped at the KeyBank Center, but we'll see if the rest is paying off as the game continues. And the ASU men's basketball season is now underway, and this team of new talent is looking at one of their newest additions to be the Sun Devils' general on the floor. Cronkite News reporter Chad Votharine has more for us in Tempe.
The Sun Devils have hit the floor with the band of 6 new players added to the roster and the long-awaited return of former 5-star recruit Marcus Bagley, giving Coach Bobby Hurley more tools to play with this year.
Chemistry has been built quicker, even though there's 6 new players, and I like the group overall. It's hard to just single out one guy.
Well, taking a look at this Sun Devil roster, everyone knows Marcus Bagley, and we're all familiar with DJ Horn, but Michigan transfer Frankie Collins, the former blue-chip prospect, people are saying that he is going to complement DJ Horn better than anyone and could potentially give the Sun Devils the best backcourt in the entire country.
I think we have the best backcourt in the pack right now. Frankie coming in has definitely been a good addition for our backcourt. He's an all-around point guard.
Our games complement each other, so when we talk, we just find different spots. Like, say for instance, if I came off a screen and I made a play, if I missed him and he was open, he would tell me, and I want him to tell me because I want to make sure I give him the ball.
Frankie's game isn't just going to help DJ Horn, who was ASU's leading scorer a season ago. His teammates say that he's the best facilitator they've ever played with, and they're confident his presence is already making everybody better.
Playing with someone like Frankie is honestly, he makes your job easy. He's always facilitating, always getting guys open, and we have unselfish guys on the team, so that makes it even easier too.
In ASU's 62-59 win over Tarleton State, Collins led the Devils with 21 points, 4 assists, and 3 steals. In Tempe, Chad Votharine, Cronkite News.
Collins admitted he took more shots than he expected in his first game with ASU, but he's hoping to shoot the ball more efficiently in Thursday's 7 o'clock game versus NAU in Tempe. Well, one Xavier Prep swimmer's story of perseverance and has impacted the local community. Cronkite News reporter Liam Barrett went to Phoenix to find out more about the swimmer's return from a rare disease.
Genevieve George is one of the best swimmers on Xavier Prep's varsity team. In just her sophomore year, she's already gained the reputation of being one of the hardest workers in the pool. But it's what she's overcome out of the pool that's made her an inspiration to many.
I was diagnosed with a condition called MALS, median arcuate ligament syndrome, and it compresses the artery that helps food go through your system. This past year I've been in and out of hospitals and I was not able to swim.
For over a year, George had to use a feeding tube and be on a liquid diet. On her road to recovery, George gained back 30 pounds and began competing in the sport she loves again. Not only is she back to looking like a swimmer, she's one of the fastest too.
Last year, she was only able to swim 30 minutes out of the practice, and now she is swimming the whole entire practice and going faster than anybody else in the pool.
It takes strength to bounce back like George, and her resilience doesn't go unnoticed. Teammates and friends use her as motivation in their own lives.
they're having some problems or something that's going wrong in their lives or some physical setbacks, that they've seen what she's been through, and they feel like they can do it if she can do it.
George has gone through more at her young age than many, but she doesn't make that obvious. She still fills up any room or pool with her big personality.
Jenny is quite literally the most outgoing, crazy swimmer ever. She is just this little spunk in the water, and she has never-ending energy.
George never asked to be an example for others, but she didn't shy away when she became one.
I just have met so many people who have had similar conditions, and I just want to like let them know that like it is possible to keep living your life. There's just never a point where I want to like stop inspiring people. There's never a point where I want to stop swimming and stop living my life.
No matter what, nothing will stop Jenny from being Jenny. In Phoenix, Liam Barrett, Cronkite News.
George finished second in both the 200-meter individual medley and 100-meter fly at the AMDG Swim and Dive Invitational back in October. Well, that's it for today's Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Joseph Furtado. We'll be right back after this quick break.